and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my monthly favorite slash best in beauty for June. These are just products that I have been absolutely loving and using the heck out of this month. So if you want to see what I've been loving, stay tuned. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe and tap that notification bell to be notified of more videos. And let's just get into the favorites because there are a lot of them. The first two things that I have been absolutely loving are these skin elixirs from NYX. This one is the Tea Tree Balance and this is the Q10 Renew. These are so amazing. I use this tea tree one in the morning and it really just invigorates my skin and helps me to wake up and feel all wonderful during the day. And this one I do at night and it smells so amazing and it just smooths everything out and hydrates, and it also just, it helps me fall asleep actually because the scent is so soothing. I just love these. They really do wonders for my skin. They're not drying or anything like that, and these are just so nice. I'm gonna be so sad when I run out of them because I'm gonna have to go out to the store and get me some more. Then I have these foundations and primer. This is all from CoverGirl. So the first thing is this CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer, and I have been loving this in conjunction with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. They just work so well together, probably because they're from the same brand, but they are just so they leave a wonderful finish on my skin. They don't cling to dry patches. They don't make me look cakey or anything like that. These two together are a great team. Oh my goodness. I already loved this foundation, but then I wanted to try this primer, even though CoverGirl is not cruelty free. Then I have this other foundation from CoverGirl. This is the Ultra Smooth Hair Smoothing Foundation. I guess if you have, like, you know, fine hairs or anything like that, then this is just gonna like smooth it out. I mean, I shave up the sides of my head and upper lip, and so that's not really a problem for me, but I love the color of this. I'm actually wearing it today. It's very smooth, it's very lightweight, definitely light to medium coverage, but once again, it doesn't get cakey. It's very light on the skin. You know, you don't feel like you're wearing a crap ton of foundation when you use this. So I have been really liking this, especially since it is June and we are in that hotter month. So this has been a really great foundation in my routine. Another thing that I actually have been meaning to talk about in like my last 2 to 3 favorites videos, and I just never have, are these lashes. These are the Salon Perfect Be Natural multi-pack. These are so good. You get 5 pairs, and I think it's under $10. I want to say $8 or $9 for all of them. And they're just so easy to apply. Like we know with some lashes, it's a total fight. It's a struggle to get them on. But these, you take them off of this, and they're already perfectly curved. You just drop that glue on there, just set them on, and they just, they are so easy, and they look beautiful on the eyelids. They just look, they're amazing. They also have a Be Glam pack as well that I love also. These are just so good, and I highly recommend picking these up. I found mine at Walmart. 2 blushes I have been loving, which are both from Benefit, is their new California, and using this blush has basically turned me on to an old favorite, which is the Coralista. I love these so much. I adore a nice glowy coral orange blush. I mean, in the summertime, but basically all year round, it is one of my favorite combinations to do just because it just, I just love it. It is aesthetically pleasing to me, and these two have been so beautiful. Here they are swatched. The top one is California and this one is Coralista. Obviously very different. This one is much more deep and very golden, and this one is light and still has that kind of shimmery reflex going through it. They are both beautiful. I actually love taking California and putting it on the apples of my cheeks and then kind of going upward with the Coralista. It is so stunning. Absolutely love these, and I'm going to get even more use out of them as the year goes on. I don't know if you guys have been able to tell, but I have been growing out my eyebrows. I know I have had shaved off my eyebrows for so long and it was just easier, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna grow them out, I'm gonna embrace it, and I'm gonna try to just work with what I got. We're gonna see how it goes. And so one thing that I have been loving is my Anastasia Dip Brow pomade. This is in dark brown. I also have the one in granite, which I actually used today. This is just such a great product. I find that it's very goof proof and easy to use. I just kind of start at the beginning there and then define out and fill it in, and it looks great. I love these so much. They're just so easy and they add depth and whatever to my eyebrows, and since they're growing in and aren't exactly the fullest, most wonderful things just yet, this has really been helping with that transition from no brows to brows. Okay, let's talk about some highlighters because we know that's all what you came here to this channel for. I have got a bunch which I have been just loving and using, and just I love me some highlighters so freaking much, and you know it. The first two are these ones from Ulta, and oh my goodness, these are amazing. Ulta not be playing around with their highlighters. Oh my heavens. I'm wearing this one, which is Brilliant Diamond today, and can we just appreciate that beautiful $10 glow? I mean, come on, people. It is beautiful. This is what she looks like swatched. I mean, come on. That is like Anastasia Beverly Hills pigment level. It is amazing. And it just looks so pretty on the cheeks. It is freakishly pigmented. It does not accentuate texture or anything like that. It just looked phenomenal. And these are $10. Go out and get you some inexpensive glow. I've also been loving this one, which is Yellow Diamond. They're just both so beautiful, really standouts in my collection. The packaging is super sturdy, so you can travel with this and not worry about it like shattering everywhere like a Becca highlighter. So sad, but these are absolutely amazing. Highly recommend you checking these out. They also have a pink toned one and a deeper, almost reminiscent of Becca's Topaz for darker skin tones. So get you some glow. Another highlighter that I feel like I would be negligent for not talking about is this Lorac Beauty's Hoop Brunch Limelight Highlighter. This is still available on Ulta.com. I will leave links to all the products I'm talking about here, if they're still available, down below, so you can go and get you some goodies. But this is just amazing. It is this super unique highlighter. It is limited edition, but it is the same quality of their regular light source highlighters. It is just so beautiful. It is this amazing, unique silver reflect. Oh my goodness, this is so stunning. If you're into kind of like crazier festival makeup, I think this would be amazing because it's not as like green as say Jeffree Star's Mint Condition. It has kind of that green cast, but it does come off more silver on the cheek. So if you're interested in a crazy color highlighter but kind of don't want to go crazy overboard, this one I think is definitely up your alley. Another highlighter that just be beaming to the gods is this Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in Golden Goddess. I mean, can we just like look at it for a minute? And it is just, it's a baked highlighter, but it is so soft and so crazy pigmented. I mean, if you want a straight, beautiful gold highlighter, this thing is totally your jam, and it is like $7. So can't go wrong in the affordable part, but it is just so good. I love it because in the summertime, I feel like we oftentimes go for that more, you know, golden and bronzy, but we also want our makeup to be very light. This is such a thin formula. It goes on very beautiful, doesn't emphasize anything, doesn't cling to anything, and it doesn't feel heavy on your skin, which is so important for these super hot, nasty, muggy months, especially if you be living in Virginia. You know what I'm talking about. This is just a phenomenal product. I love it, and I just saw that on Ulta they released like all the other shades of this, so I'm like, okay, so what is a favorites or even a video with me if we're not talking about highlighter palettes? It is just my addiction, my cross to bear. It is my favorite thing in makeup. Oh my goodness. And let's talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. This is absolutely stunning. Once again, in that vein of crazy highlighters, but these are still workable and wearable. You look at these and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna have a time to wear that ever. But when you swatch them and wear them, they're actually not as crazy as you would think. For example, let's do this Helia shade right here, which is this beautiful like green with silver reflex. These are smooth as butter. Oh my goodness. And then you just swatch it, and in the pan it looks, you know, a bit more intimidating, but on the skin it is just this beautiful like green based yellow gold, if that even makes sense. I have been loving this shade to death. It is amazing and absolutely beautiful. And this whole kit is just so unique and so amazing. The formula, I would say, is maybe even better than the Moonchild Glow Kit. We know how good that formula is. So these are just absolutely stunning. If you are fairer and you look at this and you're kind of like intimidated, you can work them. It's all good. They can be sheared out. They are beautiful because they are very colorful in the pans, but whenever you apply them to your cheeks, it's less of the color and more just straight up of the reflex within it with a hint of the color. This is just so good. Once again, if you're wanting that wonderful, awesome festival, whatever, this is something you're going to want to go for. These things pretty much speak for themselves. If you have not seen my review, I will leave that linked down below for you. These are the BH Cosmetics Spotlight and Blacklight Highlighting Palettes. They're $16 a piece on the BH Cosmetics website, and they are so good. Oh my goodness. This one is really good if you want a nice kind of natural looking highlighter, but a bit more than natural. They're not that super subtle glow from within highlighter. They're like a level above that, but not crazy. They're just so wonderful. You get a wide range of colors in here. They are cruelty free. They're very soft. They're pigmented. I mean, anything good we could say about this, I'm gonna say about it. It's just so good. I love me some quality highlighting for an inexpensive price. Just yes. Now the Blacklight one is definitely much more intense, which I am totally fine with because you guys all know I'm not about that basic highlighter. You get those wonderful colors in here. I mean, can we talk about this shade right here? So pretty. And this one, oh my goodness, Strobe. It is so soft. It is crazy pigmented, and it offers this like crazy, super intense, blinding highlight. And then this blue one right here, super unique, super beautiful, very reflective. These are just amazing. If you want to expand your highlighter collection, if you don't have a lot of highlighters, I definitely recommend both of these because they are just so good, and I have been using the crap out of these. They're just amazing, travel friendly, just so many wonderful things to say about these. And then last but not least, we have a product that I didn't know how much I was going to love, and that is the Becca plus Chrissy Teigen face palette. Now, when I got this, when it arrived, I mean, pictures, camera, nothing does this thing justice to seeing it in person. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. If you have not seen my review on this versus the Jaclyn Hill face palette, I will leave that linked down below for you as well. But this is just so stunning as an overall face palette. We have obviously rose gold, which we all know and love. Absolutely stunning there. The beach nectar shade, which is like one of the limited edition highlighter shades in this, is just so pretty. Oh my goodness. On my skin tone, I must admit, I use basically everything in here as a highlighty blush topper palette, but that works for me, and I really like it as that because it's a multi-use palette that I have been really enjoying using. This is Hibiscus Bloom, the illuminating blush there. It is just so pretty, right up my alley. And the bronzer, which is, I always forget the name of that, Malibu Soleil, which actually works as a very neutral toned blush for me. So I have found that I have been able to use every bit of this palette, and it makes me so happy, and I have been loving it. I just take it with me, and I have the highlighty blush. I have a, darker highlight that I can put over top of a blush. I've got the neutral blush. I've got the pink. I've just got everything with this palette, and I am so happy I got this. It is just an amazing product. Okay, there we have it. That was my best in beauty for June. Please let me know down in the comments down below, which of these products do you have? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let me know your thoughts. How do you use them? Etc., etc., etc. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And as always, keep it real. Mwah!